guys, it's Lindsay from Perfectly Bookish 5. Come pack with me to go to Wild and Windy. It is currently Monday. I leave to go to Wild and Windy in the city, which is, it's the Chicago signing, but it's in Rosemont, Illinois. And that's this Friday. And sorry, the camera was just shaking. My cat is exploring and bumping into it. Anyway, so I thought I was going to do like a whole packing video of the bookish shirts I was going to pack besides all my books and stuff. But I don't know why. I am just not like prepared for this signing, which is very, 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 very unlike me. So we are just gonna go with packing my book cart. And normally I don't pack my book cart until I get to the book sign. Sorry, I just felt some cat hair on my lips. Sorry. And this time I'm actually gonna have to have my cart packed and ready to go, because when we get to the venue, it's gonna be time to register and line up for the signing. We did not get a hotel night the day before. We live about an hour and a half or so away from the venue, and we're just doing 2 nights. We didn't want to add an extra night with costs and all that stuff, so that is why our carts are going to be packed, just ready to grab out of the car and go. I have a notebook I got from Michelle Hercules at a signing. I think this was at a Polycon. I did meet her at Wild and Windy too, but I believe I picked this up at a Polycon, and I always have a notebook to write about a signing that I am going to with all the information in it. And in here has the authors I want to see, books I want to bring, all that fun stuff. So the book I am not going to show you is The Ritual by Chantel. No, I said Tessier, my friend said Tessier. So please tell me how I am supposed to pronounce it. I want to pronounce it right. But I am currently in the middle of reading that, and I'm not going to show you. It's over there. I'm not going to pack it in my cart yet because I'm not done with it, but I am enjoying what I have read so far. I'm excited to keep reading it and meet Chantel. So then I have these books, which is co-written by Amo Jones and Megan Brandy, Fate of a Royal and Fate of a Fox. I read Fate of the Royal. It was my second favorite read of 2023. Haven't read this one yet. I was doing so good with reading Wild and Windy authors that I just kind of, I stumbled. Anywho, I have met Amo before. I have not met Megan, but I'm always excited to meet Amo. I love following her on social media, and she's just a gorgeous woman, and it was so nice when I met her the first time. I'm hoping I can meet her again. I think she is going to be highly sought after, because I thought she's from Australia, and well, she's not from there, she lives there, and I think after this year she's going to minimize some of the signings that she goes to. I mean, it's hard when authors are out of the country, so she is probably still going to be a hot commodity. And Megan, her line was huge at Book Bonanza as well this last summer, and I bet it's going to be big again. I hope I can meet her. And the other books I have of Amos, I do have signed, but then I picked up Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. Very pretty cover. I think it's a special edition cover, but I was putting in an Amazon order for my mom for Mother's Day, and then I like looking to check prices of different stuff I have lists for, and this I think was $20, but then I got for $8 and change, so I picked it up. When I pack things, you will see I will have to do it to this one because I just got it. I didn't do it yet. But in these books, I will put a post-it that sticks out with my name on it on the page that the authors will probably sign. Sometimes I'm wrong. The authors will sometimes have a page that they specifically want to sign, but I stick it in there with my name if I want a dedication. Sometimes authors will do a dedication, sometimes not, depending on how big their line is, or they'll just say I will personalize one book. I don't know why I was saying dedication. I will personalize one book, and then the rest I will sign just to help keep the flow of the line moving. So then I have bags that I put it in, and this is extremely important because I believe it is going to be raining when we go on Friday, so I want my books protected in my cart. Usually in the cart I don't put them in bags, my friends still do, just to keep them all protected in case they get jammed up in the cart. But I am going to, because they're already packed there and I have to go from outside to inside with the books. Normally they're in my suitcase in bags, and when I put them in my cart I don't bother with bags, but this time around I am going to, and I like to keep the books together for the author as well as I can. It's a little harder if it is a duo writing group, like this isn't closing. So I have all my bags from year to year. I just keep them in my suitcase because my rolly suitcases, I usually only use those when I go to book signings. When I go other places I just grab a duffel. I never have as much stuff as I do when I go to book signings, but these going in the cart. The next author that I do have books for, Gianna Darling. I have the first three, oh my gosh, I don't remember the name of the series. The Fallen Men series, Lessons of Incorruption, Welcome to the Dark Side, and Good, God, Bad. And then I have a pre-order of Serpentine Valentine to pick up from her. I wasn't able to get into these. I did read Serpentine Valentine, which I loved, 4.5 out of 5 stars, and I am really excited to meet Gianna. Next, I have Cross-Checked Hearts by Callie Melly. Hockey, and you know I gotta pick up hockey romance to read. A Fight of a Walker by Coralie June. I read the first two in this series. This is the only one I own. I listened to the other ones on audiobook. And then her, oh my gosh, Malice, I believe, is the first one. She has some special editions, and I pre-ordered the 3 in the series, and the cover, I believe we only saw the first cover. It was adorable, and I really liked the first 2. Haven't read the third one yet, and I wanted to get those. I have Forsaken Control by Sapphire Knights. I think, yeah, all 3 of these are going to fit in a baggie together, which is nice. This is why I also don't typically keep stuff in bags, because I would have to use a bag for every single author to keep it separated to know who's who. But there's going to be like an hour before we can get in the signing hall. Well, I mean, we're going to get there, have a little time. We're giving ourselves buffer time. We're going to register, see if we can get into our room. I mean, it's going to be 9 o'clock. That's going to be early. And then I can organize my book cart, so it's not really going to matter. So forget everything I was, saying. I have some books by Piper Rain. I have Advice from a Jilted Bride and Sneaking Around with Number 34. I found this one, sorry, glare, at a rummage sale last year for 50 cents. So that was amazing. I have met Piper Rain before. If you don't know, Piper Rain is actually 2 authors, and it'll be nice to meet them again. I read their Green Family series when I met them the first time, and I have read the Bailey Family series now. Then I have Sleek Kitten by S.J. Tilley, and it's kind of funny because I kept meaning to buy this and read it. 1, hockey, 2, it says kitten. I'm a cat person. And I then, like 2 weeks ago, found this at Half Price Books, and I was debating whether to get it or not, because this is the like non-male version cover, and I like the other cover better, but like it is a sign, it is here, I need to pick it up. Now this is really crazy. I'm only bringing 13 books. It is nuts for me. I can't believe I don't have that many to bring. It is the least amount I will have ever brought to a signing, except for like a book tour where you can only get the book that they're touring for signed. I mean, you could usually bring 2 others, but for an event that has multiple authors, there are some authors on this list that are going to be there that I do want to go up to and meet. I just have listened to their books through audiobooks, so I don't own physical copies, or I have read ebooks of theirs. So I am going to get the book plates I got and show you that. And I am also going to show you what else I am going to bring to ask authors to sign. But I will bring extra bags with me because, like I said, I have some pre-orders, 4 books total. And in case I buy any books while I am there, so I will bring bags so they are protected. And I am also going to probably bring a book bow with me, so while I am at the signing, I have something that can be open and in my cart that I am going to stick swag inside, so it's just all in one place instead of roaming around my cart or in my pockets. Here are the book plates I ordered. I have in the past, my friend has offered to make for me some bookmarks that say like Wild and Windy and a special design on it, but I just figured I am going to get a huge pack like this that I can bring to the multiple signings I am going to within the next couple months. And it is fun to have those specialty bookmarks to remember like when I met that author, but then too sometimes just I'm like, well, if I get this book plate with this year on it, but I don't get the book till later, so I just get weird like that. So they are adorable. I just went with these this year. My mom found these at the rummage sale last year. They're like original library cards, so I thought it would be fun to bring these with me to get signed. I don't know if I'm gonna ask just one author to sign each one or multiple on a card, turn it into a bookmark, a display, and a picture frame. I'm not sure. I'm bringing these with. And then for all my signings this year, I found this for 90% off. You can like create your own comic book strips or like whatever you want to do. It's really nice kits. There's 2 of these books. You get markers, stamps, stencils, and I originally was buying it for my nephews, but I ended up getting a couple kits because thought for my nephews to have fun in color and for me to have fun in color too. So I have this Book Signings 2024, just made some books, wrote a lot of different bookish things on there. And first up, well, I wrote a little something with all the different signings I was going to. And I have 2 Wild and Windy pages. I haven't decorated anything for the other signings yet because I don't know how many Wild and Windy pages they're going to take up. Well, I say 2, I guess I mean 4. But yeah, so this is what I did, and I think maybe they'll each sign in a box, but just something to have for 2024 signings, which I just thought it would be fun. Making some bookish bracelets. I am mad because I'm usually so much better about this. I'm not sure where my bracelets from last, I was gonna say season, but from last year's signings went, and I'm really mad right now because my friend gave me these bookish like those sticker nails, and I can't find those either, and I wanted to put them on. So chaos, like I said at the beginning, chaos, not really sure everything that's going on, but I made some, like have a Wild and Windy. Then I have not all of these, well, for the side, but have some of those, so it'll just be fun. And then I made some with these stretchy bands as well to try out. But yeah, so that is what I have to pack along with me for my car. Oh, one more thing. My friends were very fortunate enough to get tickets for ApolloCon. I tried, I couldn't, so I was not able to join them, unfortunately, but I saw them this last weekend so they could tell me about their trip. And they were telling me how for their carts, on the handle, they got this drink holder thing, and they were showing me you could also put your phone in it. And I'm like, could you tell me like what it is that looks awesome? Because I hate having to open and drink in a tote bag or having to carry it around. I don't want stuff to spill. Don't want it in my cart for that reason. So they're like, you know, don't bother. I already got you one. I'm like, that was so nice. So this is what it is. It just slips over the handle of your cart. And there are 2 spots for if you want to use it for a drink. And then there is a pocket right here if you want to put your phone or other little doodads in there too. Could use one of those for swag as well. So there you have it. My cart is, I mean, it's packed, messy, but I will fix it. But book-wise, I think I am ready to go. Everything else in Wild and Windy Life, it is that. So I am going to go do that. And thank you for watching. Let me know what signings you're trying to go to in 2024. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.